Last week I have created a lifestyle account on Instagram for me and my boyfriend to share our journey. And after the first 7 reels, it got 100,000 views. And we started getting followers in like 50 a day. And you probably all know that I also have my expert account where I get approximately around 2 million views per month. And right now I have 8,300 followers. And from my expert account, I obviously earn some money, while my couple account right now is for fun. And here's the thing that people usually get wrong. It is far more difficult to create content for my lifestyle account. And it's also impossible to monetize, especially in like short period of time. And it comes with way more drama than anyone talks about. But what really frustrates me and what I always don't understand is that everyone wants to start on Instagram with their lifestyle account. They always feel like I'll just document my day, I'll just film get ready with me, and I'll start posting this, and this way I'll grow my page, and then I'll add something of like expertise. But I'm about to break down why this is the biggest mistake people do and why this is going to lead them to nowhere. I'm also going to share like the insights, how I create content for both accounts, and why couple accounts sometimes make me want to quit. So at the end of this video, you will know exactly what type of account is better to create, how you can monetize both of them, and also the uncomfortable truths that sometimes people don't talk about on Instagram or any other social media. So let's break down the numbers. Right now I have 2 accounts. My main one is where I share my expertise in marketing and AI. I have like 8,300 followers, which I got in the last 3 months. I get approximately 2 million views per month, and I already generate some revenue from that account. And the beauty of that account, it takes me less than 2 minutes to create a post, and I usually post approximately 3 to 5 reels a day. For my lifestyle account, I post only 1 reel a day. In the first 2 weeks, we got 700 followers. We have a couple of reels with more than 50k views already, but it takes significantly more time to create a video, and also I do not see the way how we can monetize it now. Later, possibly yes, but the chances are less. And why I started both accounts in general. My expert account, I started to show people how they can escape their 9 to 5 because I was also stuck. And then I decided to switch careers. I got into marketing, and then I had to learn how to use AI, and it took me quite a long of time. And I decided to share this expertise to help other people to learn how to use ChatGPT or any other AI model to be able to either build a side hustle or promote their business, help them grow. So basically providing them value with how to use AI together with marketing to build their thing. And I have 2 main audience groups in there. The broader one are people who are stuck in 9 to 5 and they don't know either how to get like promoted, how to become better in their job, or how to build a side hustle, or how to build their online business. And my narrow audience are exactly people who are looking how to use AI for content creation and for marketing. So all my content and all my mission on that account is how to use AI to deal with your personal problems, with your career problems, and with your marketing and building online business problems. And after my main account grew to 8,000 followers, I decided to start a lifestyle account, just I think because I wanted to do something more fun, and I always want to like test out different things myself so then I can implement them for clients as well. So we started this international couple account because me and my boyfriend, we are from different countries. I'm from Russia, he's from India, and we both live in the UK. And I knew that this content will work because I know that international couples accounts in general get quite a lot of views on social media, and I was like, okay, why not? But here is what people think that they might do as well. They think they can just create a lifestyle account for them, and that's where I stop them because I'm telling them, why would people follow you? Like, if I just see someone's reel on Instagram where it's like, get ready with me, and I don't know that person, I will scroll past. Because what's the point for me to watch this reel? I don't know this person. It is so much more difficult to build the lifestyle account without any unique twist. We have this unique twist because we are international. Couple accounts are still better than just lifestyle accounts for one person because people are always interested in the relationship. They always want to like sneak peek inside. And international adds like the next level of complexity. So I knew that this account would work. But just lifestyle account, I would always say think twice. And for some reason, people think that creating lifestyle content is just easier because they can like film what they do every day. Let me tell you, it's not. It takes so much more time for me to create one reel for my couple account rather than 10 reels for my expert account. And the harsh reality people need to understand when they think that they're gonna just do some lifestyle videos is that nobody cares about you and your content unless you give them the reason to care. Bringing expertise into account helps you to stand out in social media, because just watching your morning routine, just watching how you go into a park, just watching how you do something in your life, it is not that interesting unless you're already a celebrity. For them, obviously, people binge watch that account. But if no one knows you yet, they're not gonna watch videos like this. But it's easier to create lifestyle content because I don't need to do any research. I don't need to create some special post. I don't need to like be an expert. I just tell my things. Well, let me tell you how I create my content for my expert account. I did the research in the beginning of the summer. It took me probably a couple of hours. But right now I have all this research saved. I already have the database of everything I want to say. I have AI systems that know how I talk. So whenever I want to create a reel, I just send the idea into this ChatGPT. I mention 3 things that I want to talk about, for example, and it gives me the exact thing I need to post. And also, it's so easy to grow expert account just using short reels with like strong hook that talks to the pain point of the target audience, and then providing them value in the caption. And these short reels are like the most underrated way of growing on socials right now. People don't use them. They think they need all this perfect editing videos with like lots of special effects, or I don't know. I literally got 8,000 followers just posting 5-second reels. The secret is to be 100% clear on who you're talking to, what are their pain points, and how you target those pain points in your content. Some of my best performing reels are about how I deal with my imposter syndrome, how to deal with my overthinking, or how to use ChatGPT to create content. Like, it's so easy to create, but for me it's easy because I already know who I'm talking to. I already know the pain points of the audience. I already know how to get them to get interested in my content. So yes, in the beginning I had to do research, but right now I can create within 1 hour like 30 reels, just save them in drafts and then post them whenever I need to. For my lifestyle account, it takes so much longer. I don't think I even realized it myself when I started how much of my time it will take. And right now I'm looking for a person to help me with some of my tasks because like right now I can't manage doing everything by myself. But literally to film it, you need to film the real moments of our life. Edit all these clips together, add music, transitions, overlays. It takes me approximately, I would say, between 1 hour to 2 hours per post, depending on what post we're creating. For example, when we create content how we cook dinner, it takes me 1 hour to record the whole cooking process, and then it takes me an hour and a half to edit this because I need to find out how to create like 3-minute reel out of 1 hour recording video. So when I think I spent the first, I think on day 3 when I was doing this video editing for 2 hours, I was like, I'm not ready to do this. Obviously I'm still doing it because it's also fun for me and it's like a hobby for me and my boyfriend to do something together. But if I talk about time investment and the return I know I'm going to get out of both accounts, it's so not worth it. And obviously if we're talking about the part that a lot of people come to Instagram for, like, how do we monetize this? Let me tell you in reality how it worked on my expert account. In the first month I got my 1,000 followers and I already started making some money on Instagram selling my workshops. And I also got a client who wanted me to help her with social media strategy. And obviously the bigger my account grows, I keep like I have automated funnel in place where people see my reels, they get into my funnel, and then they buy my workshop. Some of them do. So it's like I post reels that take me 2 minutes a day, and then through bringing more people to my page and through like creating content that is relevant to them, I just get sales on autopilot. For lifestyle account, especially for this one, I'm going to be brutally honest, I don't think we will be properly able to monetize it in the next year or so, because for account like this, you can't just like sell anything to the audience. It just doesn't make sense. They come there for fun. They come there to see some like couple things, but they're not there. The audience is different. On my expert account, people are there because they want to learn something new. They want to learn some new tricks and they're ready to like invest in something. On accounts like lifestyle account, they're not ready to buy anything. They're there just to like entertain themselves. And obviously, like probably once we get to like 50K followers or something, we will be able to get some like brand deals or like hotel stays and things like that. But to get to 50K, it still will take time. And even like hotel stays, it's not as appealing to me because whenever I'll get 50K on my main account, I know I'll be making like significant amount of money out of it. So while everyone thinks that lifestyle accounts are so easy to grow and like they all see people with like brand partnerships and everything, you need to have a huge following to get there. And there are also a couple of hidden factors which I kind of knew, but I didn't like realize it as much before. But now after growing both accounts, I see the difference. The first one is the hate factor. Like on my expert account, I almost don't get any hate comments. Like I can get some, but it's okay. On our couple account, we get significantly more like stupid comments from people who I feel like have nothing to do in their life and they just want to bring some bad comments in the social media or whatever. People have opinions about our relationship, about how we look, about what we eat, about how we talk to each other. Like I posted a funny video where I throw coffee on the table because of the bad dream, and people were like, "You don't know how to. You destroy everything dramatically. I hope he leaves you." Like, why would you go on someone's account and post comments like this? So for me, it's a little bit weird. Like these comments obviously make zero impact on my life because I know that these people are just miserable in their own life, and like hate comments help to grow account. But for example, I know that for some people they will mean something, and some people can get like distressed about this. So there is a lot of like things you need to consider before starting just a lifestyle account, because in my expert account there's literally like no hate. And then the second thing about lifestyle account is that it's way more difficult to sustain. So as I mentioned, on my expert account I just post like 5-second reels. I literally have a bank of videos and a bank of ideas that I want to talk about, and I just put the video, put the text on it, done. My content is ready. It doesn't matter if I feel bad. I don't need to create content every day. Like I don't need physically to take my camera out and film something, because I just take my B-roll videos, put text on top, and it's ready. For my lifestyle account, we need to make sure that every video is obviously filmed, and we batch create those videos as well. But still, it takes so much more time to create one video. So for lifestyle account, you always need to make sure that you need to like, sometimes it's 10 p.m. and we are like, okay, we don't have content. We need to get ready, put like lights and camera, and start filming how we cook something, because that's the only time, for example, when both of us have free time to create that content. So it's a lot more difficult to sustain. It takes a lot more planning. It takes a lot more time to film, and it takes a lot more time to edit. So it's a lot more difficult to keep it going. And especially like obviously there are personality things. For example, like what will happen if we are not in the mood? What if happen if we have like a fight? Or what if happen like if people break up? Like for example, for us, I only started this account now after like being in a relationship for a long time, because I know that we are stable. But I also know that like if something happens, it's fine. Like this is not my main source of income. But some people put like their whole life onto like the backbone of a couple account, and sometimes they do it 1 month after they started dating, and then they break up, and then they have to close the whole account. So what's the point? So there are a lot of things you need to consider when you think about which account you want to create. And the other problem is the privacy sacrifice. Again, because my main account is expert account, I don't talk there about like my personal problems. I don't talk about the things that I might not want to talk about. Like obviously it is good to like bring your personality into expert account as well, just to show who you are as a person. But you do it when you want, and only when it like suits your goals, or you know why you're doing it. For this one, there is a lot of like privacy things we need to consider. What are the things we want to like actually talk about? Because our relationship is still like, for us, relationship is private matter. And when you put relationship on the views of like thousands and thousands of people, everyone will have their own comments, and it can affect people's relationship. It can affect their mental status. So it's much more easier to create content which is expert without sharing your actual life. So the viral illusion is like, yes, our couple account gets a lot more views than my main account was in the beginning, and I know that it will grow faster. But I know that smaller followers on my expert account will bring me more money and more like authority building rather than my other account. And it's all because, yes, like lifestyle audiences come on Instagram for entertainment. They're not ready to buy something from you. Even if you get the partnerships, like not all of them will obviously be interested in the ads or will watch how we promote some hotels or restaurants or something like that. But my expert audience, they come to Instagram for transformation. They're ready to change their life. My content shows them they can do that, and they're ready to like invest in this. So which account you should choose? And obviously it depends on your goal, but like I think 90% of the people who I talk to, they should choose expert account. Because if you don't have anything like really unique about your life, like some interesting twist that you can add to your lifestyle account, for example, like how we are as an international couple, you should choose expert account. Because lifestyle account, even if you have the twist, it will take a lot more time for you to like generate revenue and build a sustainable like business on the backbone of that account. Expert account, once you get to 700, 1000 followers, you already can start making some money out of it. So it's just a lot faster. You get more thoughtful audience over there, I would say, and it's just so much easier to create. But then when people tell me, but what if I don't have any expertise? And I always say, what do you mean you don't have any expertise? You already live the life. People think they need to be like the next, I don't know, Tim Ferriss, Daniel Priestley. But no, you only need to be a couple of steps ahead of someone to be able to provide value for them. I always say the easiest way to create content is think about yourself 2 years ago. Think about what problems you had. Think how you overcome them, and then just create content for yourself 2 years ago. That's the easiest way to start growing on Instagram. If you already went through some problem and you know how to face it and you know how to solve it, then create content around this, and people who are 2 steps behind you will come for you for that content, and you will be more relevant to them than the person who is like 1000 steps ahead of them. So the fourth truth that I want you to get out of this video: our couple's account got 100k views, but literally there is not even a chance of any revenue stream or any business inquiries. My expert account was getting smaller views and was already bringing me some money. Lifestyle account needs some uniqueness. You cannot just create videos of get ready with me and bring followers to your page. It's not gonna work. There's so many people who create content like this, like all these trends, or like how I go to coffee shop or whatever. Like, it's not interesting. People are not gonna watch that. You need to find something unique to your content to be able to grow it. Like, for example, how we do with international couple. But again, it's difficult. And expert accounts are more scalable. I can just literally hire a person, explain my system, give them access to my GPTs, and they will be able to even post these videos for me, because it doesn't require me to talk to the camera. It doesn't require me to create content every day. It's all about like using puzzles together, using the video, using the hook, using the caption. And because all my knowledge is within my created GPTs, anyone can do that for me. Like, obviously, ideally for me to read it over and make sure everything is fine, but it is so much easier to create content and scale it rather than my lifestyle account. And then the time mistake that everyone thinks that it's so much easier to create lifestyle content. Not at all. It's not. It takes me 2 hours to create on average one video for my lifestyle account, while it takes me 2 minutes to create a post for my expert account. The difference is astronomical. And the lifestyle account lies that everyone thinks it's easier, and it seems like everyone can document their life, but if you don't have anything unique, no one will follow you. You need huge audience to start bringing revenue. Brand partnerships don't pay as much unless you have like 100k plus followers. The content creation is super hard, and like, yeah, any algorithm change, you're very dependent on just bringing views every day. On my expert account, I don't even necessarily only depend on the platform, because all my views that I get on my expert account, I funnel them into my email list. So they come into my database, and I can reach out to them even if something happens to Instagram. So it's just more sustainable. Content creation is like systematic and easy. I know how to create content super fast, and it's like it's bringing me money already. So it's just like that one is already a business. My lifestyle account is a hobby. So I always say start with an expert account. Even if you think that you want to do lifestyle content, start with the expert account and just put some of your like lifestyle parts into it. It will make your expert account more interesting. But start with if you want to create content on Instagram in order to like build it as a side hustle or as a business, you need to do an expert account. You will get monetized faster. It is so much easier to create content, and you build like real business assets. You don't rely on your mood. You don't rely on like dancing in front of camera every day, and it's kind of more predictable. What is my plan for both accounts? I want to keep doing both accounts. My main account is my business foundation, and that's where like my main concentration is. But again, just because I build systems around it, right now I spend 30 minutes a day maximum on the content for that account, and it gets done. But my plan is to get to at least like 20k followers on my main account. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know that once I get to 10k, which will probably happen within the next month or so, my boyfriend is gonna take me to Bali, so I will have content for the other account. And yeah, I'm just planning to scale my offerings over there and build it like as a proper business. And my lifestyle is literally my hobby, is the thing that me and my boyfriend can do together to like spend time rather than watching Netflix or something. I don't have any pressure to like monetize it already. Whenever we get to a sustainable number of followers, obviously I will like reach out to brands or like reach out to hotels and things like that. But this is just like as a small side project. And because I already kind of like nailed it with expert accounts, I just wanted to try something new, and I always like to try new things. And yeah, it's fun, but it's not the foundation of my business at all. And the final thing that I want to say is that building an audience and building a business is a different thing. Lifestyle accounts are great for building audiences, but expert accounts are great for building businesses. If you want freedom, start with the expert account and just add some parts of your personality in it to make it more interesting. But if you actually want to like generate revenue, you need to be able to bring the audience that is ready to spend money on your products or your offerings. This video was interesting for you, subscribe to this channel. I'm posting quite a lot of videos on how to actually use AI for content and how I build my account, how I build my clients' accounts, and everything you need in order to kickstart your online journey. I will also leave my workshop down below. This is the main system you need to know in order how to create content fast, how to create content with AI that sounds like you. If you're interested in it, please check out that workshop. However, if not, I totally get it. You can just start with my videos and follow me on Instagram, because on there I post a lot more useful content as well. Thank you everyone. Till next time.